They were born this breeding season. Now take a look right out on the mounds out there. You'll see them laying on nests. We should have some baby hatchlings running around in there really soon, any day now. So come back by, check them out. To the left, pathway down to Reptile House of Cha Mesa Children's Zoo, where everyone is free. Also, Wegeforth Bowl and Sky Far East down that way. Check the back of your maps for all the information you're going to need for the zoo for the day. Look straight ahead. You're going to see a tree with thorns on it. Called a floss silk tree. Comes from South America. It produces a silk-like fiber the hummingbirds like to take home, used for nesting material. Right now it looks like a bunch of giant cotton balls up there. Straight ahead, not to the side, guys. Straight ahead, right up. Okay. Now, I know you came here today to see animals, but I want to share with you how we are much more than a zoo. We are a botanical garden, a breeding facility for endangered species, and a conservation organization. Hopefully by the end of the tour you have a better understanding of the many facets of our organization. Throughout the day. To the right of the bus, beautiful California clock tower built in 1914 for the Panama California Exhibition Fair. That was opened to celebrate the opening of the Panama Canal. Sits atop the Museum of Man in Balboa Park. You hear chimes throughout the day, that's where they're coming from. Okay, hold on, we're going to head on up. Water a day. If you don't think that's a lot, think about it. We have a hard time drinking 8 to 10 8-ounce glasses of water. They do this by sucking the water up into their trunk, then shooting it back into their mouth. Very powerful trunks, anywhere from 40 to 100,000 muscles and tendons. Powerful enough to move a big log, but sensitive enough to pluck a single blade of grass. Very intelligent animals, the elephants. Now here at the zoo we have mostly Asian elephants, but we have a couple African elephants. You can see the African elephant out there has a much larger ear in the shape of Africa. To the right, Elephant Care Center if you want to get up close personal. Watch keepers take care of the elephants. This is where you want to be. You might seem to have... If you think about it, 18 inches, about the tip of your fingers, about the bottom of your elbow. Pretty long for a tongue. Now the average height of an adult giraffe is about 17 feet. 8 of those feet are their neck, but they only have 7 vertebrae, just like a human neck. They have pretty big hearts, so about the size of a large pumpkin, about 25 pounds. But if you think about it, has to be pretty big to pump that blood 10 feet straight back up into their head. They can go several weeks without drinking water, but boy, when they take a gulp, do they take a big gulp. About 32 ounces at a time. Now we have a little baby in here. Let me see if I can find her. She was born about a month ago. I don't know. I'm kind of hiding in there right now. Now, when the babies are born, their mother gives birth standing up. They have a 6-foot fall straight down to the ground in their head. This helps break the umbilical cord and also give them that proverbial slap on the rump to help wake them up. There's also a theory on how they got those knots on their head being dropped 6 feet straight down to the ground. Please don't touch the buses, thank you. Okay, I'm kind of glad we're not born that way. We look pretty funny walking around with knots on our head, wouldn't we?
Oh, that's good. That's where you come from.
Trying to give him some ants. Look at him, he found another hole. What do you think about that, Ellie? He's getting ants on his stick and eating it. How would you like to have your lunch that way?
Wait, he's taking the ants off?
Yeah, he's putting that in there and the ants get on it, then he pulls it out and he eats the ants. It's over on the other side.
Down there.
He's coming. There he is. There he is. Look at him.
He's gonna come back.
Skipping.
Yeah.
do have a total of 4 pandas here at the zoo.
There's a
Only 2 on
baby.
exhibit today. The other 2 that we have are Dad, his name is Gao Gao, and he's 23 years old. And Yunza. Yunza is a 3.5-year-old boy. He was
Can you
also
see it,
born here
Ellie?
at the zoo, and he's also son of Bayun and Gao Gao.
Like Captain Gab.